Alright, a couple days later, a lot of work later, and here is the garden. Everything looking okay. We are expecting 2 more inches of rain between now and 2 days from now. So what I have done here, and these were looking a little yellow to me, so I've given them a shot of blood meal right down the center of these rows and a little triple 10 just to see if I could get them going. They do not look like these over here. So that is a newer bed over there, so that might have something to do with it. This is a little bit more mature soil. Done the same thing with these corn. Just went right down the middle of the rows and gave them a nice dose of blood meal, a little bit of triple 10, and compost out of my compost bin. So they've got organic and non-organic fertilizer. So we shall see. I've stood them all back up and they're looking okay. Zucchini, I think these will be finishing up within the next couple of weeks. We have harvested a bunch of zucchini. There's still some on here that'll be ready in a couple of days. This one probably will not make it. It's got squishy end. This one has been pollinated, you can tell, and that one also has been pollinated. So this one also. So that's good. This bed, patty pan, they're doing okay. Don't have any squash on there yet, but I'm getting male flowers. Green beans, I've been picking those. They do have a little disease on there. I get this every year. I don't really worry about it too much. It doesn't really seem to affect production of the beans. I'll have to pick these again tomorrow. But today we froze, I think, 3 or 4 quarts of beans. We also ate some for lunch. So that's good. My eggplant I moved out here. Do have eggplants on there, so that's good. Never grown these before. There's one back in there, some up under here. So this plant I just purchased for my mom. So anyway, she'll be eating those. Peppers back here are looking good. I've got one right there that'll be ready in a couple of days with all this rain. We have picked finally some straight neck squash. I got another one down there, and then it'll be ready soon. My pole beans have started to produce. You can see some up in there. So that's good. These are Kentucky Wonder, I think, pole beans. Never grown these before. They don't seem to be as prolific, at least they aren't right now, as my bush beans. There's more bush beans in here. Looks like I missed one. Probably get that one. There's probably some more in here that I need to get. Yep, there's some more. So I'll be picking these again tomorrow, hopefully, if it doesn't rain all day. This Roma plant I have topped. I didn't have anywhere else for it to go, so just cut the tops off. It has some decent sized fruit on it. These were just some extra plants that I put in a pot, so if I get a few off of this plant, that'll be nice, and it looks like I will. Cucumbers are producing. I have made me some dill pickles, which is great, and I still have some cucumbers on here I saw earlier. I need to get those tomorrow. There's some cucumber there. And it's my son shooting stuff. There's some cucumbers back here. This one will be ready tomorrow. This one the next day. I could probably go ahead and pick this one, but I'm going to leave it, get a little bit bigger. So I've got some decent sized cucumbers on here. Looks like there's one right there that I could go ahead and get. I have to go around the other side to get it, probably. But that's a nice sized cucumber. I'm glad to see these are finally producing for me. But I made some dill pickles. I also made some cucumber salad. This needs to be, where is this one going? That needs to go back up there. This rain has knocked my plants off. I just noticed that. Alright, strawberries just doing their thing. Haven't had many strawberries. This is another Roma plant that I topped. And that's going to have some good sized Roma tomatoes. This bed has changed. These are my purple hull peas. They all came up great, but not that great. What I had done when I left, before I left for vacation last week, these were just barely up, if you remember, is I started some seeds in my greenhouse so I'd have transplants when I got back. So I filled in all the places. You can see, like this one, these two right here were transplanted. See, they're almost the same size, a little bit bigger. So that's what you can do just to hedge your bed, is sow some, direct sow, and at the same time go ahead and start some seed in a warm place. Windowsill will work, but I have a greenhouse, so my one sunflower is huge. The other ones have been destroyed. I did harvest a couple of the heads, so we're going to try to dry those out. There's my asparagus. I'll try to speed up here because I'm about to run out of space, I think. These are my Sprite melons. I may be cutting a couple of these up because I only want maybe 3 going that way and 3 coming this way. Here's my Roma bed. I have been fighting some disease on this plant. These plants, and I've come in here and trimmed them up pretty good. It looks like they have the blight, but they are full of tomatoes, so I think they'll be fine, hopefully. Other tomatoes looking good. These are celebrities. These are my other Romas, started from seed. And patty pans, squash, doing good. Got one back in there. And we've harvested 2 already, and they are good. We really like them, so that's a new kind of squash I'm going to be growing. Here is some more squash. Speaking of squash, zucchini and straight necks, they're doing just fine. Those were started from seed. And these are my Better Bush tomatoes. These are some decent sized tomatoes on there. Alright, potted stuff doing good. Harvested a couple of bell peppers, and then looks like this tomato is going to be my first one of the season. Alright, that's it everybody. Thanks for watching. Quick update. We'll see you next week. Thanks.